Okay, welcome back to Pool of Radiance for the NES. Sorry about being so late. Of course, you watching this on YouTube, you don't even realize that I'm late. So, yeah, it's going to be a short one today because I don't think I can justify going till like midnight tonight. So, yeah, we'll just see how things go. Drop a cure serious, thank you very much. And you get a cure light. And that should about do it. Alright. So we just recently returned from Sokol Keep, and we picked up Durton from the Temple of Tyr. Also, because the slums are clear now, we will get no more random encounters. It is a safe, free location to rest. So, there is that. I think we'll head to Podol Plaza now. But on the way, we're going to stop by an interesting feature here on this side of Phlan. Ooh, gnolls. Let's see if we can parlay with the gnolls. Yeah, I didn't think so. This could be trouble. Not a good start to the day. Oof. Yeah, Mira's already at 7 hit points. Not a good start at all. I only got the one sleep spell, so we're going to go ahead and try to cast it. Sure. Get in here, Durton. Do your thing. Make an attempt at a Cure Light Wounds spell here. Hey, that did pretty good. Alright, Gnoll down. Another Gnoll down? No, not quite. Now it's down. Excellent. £10 with a dart. You ever heard something so ridiculous? And there it is again. 372 experience. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Lizard men. Gnolls. Okay. Sometimes, you gotta watch it. Sometimes when you flee from an encounter, it will deposit you in a different place on that area map. And get you all turned around. So, Sometimes when you try to flee, it will fail, and you'll just have to fight. So, no fun when that happens. But yeah, we'll rest here, and we'll get everybody healed up. That was terrible. That's better. And Mira also needs to prepare some second level spells. So. Hold person for her. Alar is going to prepare his 2 sleep spells. And Durton going to prepare his cure spells, even though he's not going to actually use them. And his level 2 spells are all going to be Find Traps, because we're going to need that later. We don't really need any of those. Meditation, by the way, is prayer. Yeah, anything that has any, like, specific religious implications, they change the name on. So you'll look at, like, level 1, you've got Empower, which is Bless. So, yeah. Rest to memorize. And then we'll use Durton to drop these cures. Get everybody to full. Well, he's going to have a couple left over. Well, we can't have that, because he'll be trying to cast them instead of doing something useful. And we're good. Alright. Kobolds. We're going to be fighting a bunch of kobolds here in a second anyway, so this is fine. And I'm going to hold off on casting Sleep. Oslos. Provoke an attack of opportunity from a kobold to get to a better position. Wow. Miss, huh? Come on, these are kobolds. They're not that hard to hit. My squishy wizard is, on the other hand. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Okay. That shot killed that one. Not the one I wanted to shoot at, but it's fine. Actually, you're just going to stay right there, and you're going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Alar, who is then going to throw a dart at the kobold leader. Kobold surrenders. Kobold leader down. 88 experience and 8 gold. You are near Kuto's well. Kuto's well is in front of you. Water gushes from its depths. So I'm going to save. Yes, yes. Kobolds were laying in wait for you. And yes, that's 2 regular kobolds and a bunch of leaders. So, but we're going to make quick work of that. This is 3 guaranteed hits. Ah. And Durton cleans up the rest. Continue battle? No. 120 experience and 8 gold. What's this? Kobolds climb out of the well. Yes. Second round. Exactly the same as the first round. Oh, we gotta watch it. They beat us on initiative. Still gonna cast that sleep spell. Kind of a safety blanket to do that. I also did double check before going on stream to make sure that my microphone was actually going to be picking me up. And yes, indeed, Streamlabs just decided that it didn't like my microphone and had assigned the audio for my mic to some random thing. It's a string of numbers and letters and symbols and crap. A wooden ladder runs down the wall of the well. Do you climb down? Not yet. Take a look at the map of the area. Okay. So before we do that, we're just north of the well. We're going to head back to the slums and rest again. Divvy out some healing. Okay. So there's like a hidden objective kind of thing. They never actually give you this job. Yep, see, we've gone to a completely random place, and I have no map. So I have no idea where I am. I'm betting this leads to the slums. Yep. Okay. So by doing that, we can get back into the area and figure out where we are. This is close to where I wanted to be anyway. So we'll just use the map to navigate. Encounter malevolent gnolls. Couldn't run from them. And they start way over there. You're going to delay. You're going to go ahead and shoot one if you can. Yeah. Are you the one that has it? No. So you're also going to delay. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. Delay. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to end this now. No. You are near Kuto as well. No, really? Alright. A lizard man is standing in front of a door. The door is nailed solidly shut from the outside. When the lizard man sees you, he sends a giant lizard to attack. So yeah, this is kind of a rough fight. Turns out hold person works on lizard men though. And the lizard men are on the other side of the giant lizards. Oh, got one. He's paralyzed. So we'll just go ahead and pick him off right now. They don't have a lot of hit points. I don't think sleep works here. Like, I don't think it works on them. But I'm going to try to get the lizards. Got two of the lizards, so I'm good with that. Oh, you don't have a bow. I'm not using the necklace of missiles here, so we'll just kill off the lizard. Yeah, the giant lizards, they hit really hard. And they have a lot more hit points. The problem with the lizard folk is, the lizard men, they get a lot of attacks. I'm only missing a couple of hit points. So, well, Viklos is only missing a couple. I mean, that's me. Got one. Got two. Not bad. Ooh, big hit on that one. Of course you attack the one that's paralyzed. You know, don't hit the one that's threatening to kill me. Here it comes. Oh, he missed. Good. No. The diagonal does not work really well on my my controller. Hit the lizard. It's a big lizard. Come on. Oh, come on. It's a big lizard. How do you miss? You swing at the lizard, dude, because... Oh, he was going to try to run away. And fight's over. $764 experience, no gold. But that's alright. The door is nailed shut. Do you pry it open? Yes. The door opens. A wide-eyed woman looks at you as you enter the room. She stands and greets the party. Welcome. I've been awaiting you for a long time. A wicked one has come out from the pool. He is your enemy, but you can't recognize him at a glance. Beware. Before you can respond, the woman disappears. Poof. Beneath the carpet, you find a stash of arms and armor. Do you take it? Yeah. Hey! It's going. It's going. So, 2,300 experience. And, yeah, banded mail, bracers, and a quarterstaff. So, we'll actually have Sodran take the banded mail. And LR take the bracers and the quarterstaff. So, yeah. That's that. I think we can take a chance at resting here. Not that I need to rest for healing. So I'm only down a little bit. But I'd like to have those 2 hold persons back, and I'd like to have my sleep spell back. A little bit, yeah. I see what you're getting at there. So, a little bit of a lore drop. If you don't know who that is on the cover, that is a character named Ren O' the Blade. He worked in a tavern in Phlan before getting roped in with a cleric and a mage to basically do what we're doing here in the game. And they had many great adventures. Crap. It didn't say they were malevolent gnolls. The boss ordered you not to like... sorry.
The boss ordered me not to let the likes of you around here. I'll forget about it this time, but if you come here again, you're in for some trouble.
Ah. Well, there you go. The monster leaves. Okay, try again. Because I bet that got none of it, yeah. Hold person, hold person. And if it doesn't work this time, then I'm just going to go back into the slums. Oh, we got it. Cool. Alright, so, get back out of here. Come across lizard men. This is a random encounter. Parlay.
The boss ordered me not to let the likes of you around here.
They should sound different, you know.
I'll forget about it this time, but if you come here again, you're in for some trouble.
The monster leaves. Kuto's well is in front of you. Water gushes from its depths. A wooden ladder runs down the wall of the well. Do you climb down? Yes! You climb down the ladder. There is a secret door up a little above the water's surface. The door is slightly ajar. There is a ladder here that you can climb up. Do you climb up? No. We are now... we are now in the lair of a thief known as Norris the Grey. You enter a large catacomb. The room is lit with several torches. A curtain is hung across the door. You see something move slightly across the room. Someone just shot an arrow at the party. And they missed. You might have seen it, the stat page flicker there. It was checking to see if the arrow hit anybody. So yeah, but nobody's hit points changed, so he missed. Alright. So we do have an area map here as well. But it's not as helpful as you might think, because we don't know where the doors are. So, that's a dead end. There's a door over there. I think I want to go here. Maybe. Yeah, we'll go here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so right through this door. Save. The infamous bandit, Norris the Grey, and his band confront you. You are so very clever to find my hideout. Surrender, or you shall perish. What do you do? Attack. I could probably do that. I think I have a notebook of graph paper around here somewhere. Not sure. Anyway, yeah, most of the maps I kind of remember where to go. But yeah, they're not going to surrender. Well, he's got an ogre, that's right. Well, there's Norris. And he can be a bit of a pain, so we're going to triple up a hold person on him. Viklas is going to attack the ogre because that's a giant and he's a dwarf. He gets bonuses to that. Try to pick off some of these goblin guards. Alright, so you can target the same humanoid creature with hold person, and they get a... For each stack of the spell of hold person that you would put on them, they would take a penalty to their save versus spell. So he's paralyzed. How dare you? How dare you? Poor goblins are like, and sleep. Oh wow, that actually worked on him? Well, that ate up the entirety of the sleep. I did not know that would work on him. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish him off. Yeah, 18 hit points. Ogre down. Alright. Okay, all the goblins are asleep. Now we just go ham. Oh, no, 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 no. Move. There we go. 690 experience. Nice. 10 gold. And a sword. Sure. When you search Norris's body, you find a strange letter. Go to the port city with your men and follow the ogres there. There is a great reward for you in this. The boss. Norris wrote his reply on the other side of the letter. How dare you order me to follow ogres? I'll accept your offer, if you allow me to lead. Norris the Grey. You have defeated the fierce bandit horde. You'll be rewarded when you return to Phlan. This looks like a safe place to rest now. So yeah, we have a new safe area. And, what's more, you find the bandit's treasure. Do you take it? Yeah. 6,000 experience, 300 gold, and 20 gems. Along with a broadsword. If you get that reference, we can be friends. The broadsword. If you don't get that reference, there is this wonderful game called Hero Quest. It's a fantastic board game. And a couple of years ago, it was remade, and they've been slowly cranking out the remakes of all the expansions to the game. But in the original commercials for it, there's these two kids that are playing, and one of the item cards that you can get is the broadsword, but the way the kid says it is the broadsword. It's like, somebody should have told this kid how to say that before they started filming. Or maybe, you know, when they started and he said it that way, it's like, no, that's not broad, that's broad. Like something is broad. It's wide. But they didn't, so we got a meme out of it. Good times. How the devil do I get out of here? It's back over this way. Yep. There is a secret door a little above the water surface. The door is slightly ajar. There's a ladder here that you can climb up. No. Because we're going to rest. And I'm just going to rest. I mean, I'm going to get my spells back, but... Okay. Really? 1 hit point? I hate when it does that. Okay. And sleep and sleep. Yes. Here's a secret door, blah, 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 blah. Actually, no, I don't want to. What was on this? Mirror image, so I can't use that yet. Now we climb up. No. Kobolds surprise you. This fight is almost not worth my time. Oh, but you just made it worth my time. Wow, they've really surprised us. Really, Durton? Oh, nice. Oh. Okay, so the thief got to go and the 2 clerics got to go. Meanwhile, the 2 fighters and the magic user are standing there like, huh, what? Not bad. Nice. Nice. Oh my goodness. If he'd have gotten a 3rd kill, that would have been great. There we go. Stupid kobolds. Alright, it's probably going to be night by the time I get back, so... rest till morning. I don't want to have to deal with waiting until places open up. Alright, first we'll get the reward for getting rid of Norris. Let me check whether we owe you a reward. Let's see. You destroyed Norris the Grey. Oh, yeah, we did. Destroyed is definitely the right word there. Take your reward. 1,250 experience and 1,250 gold. Not bad. Now I'll give you your commission. Find any history books about Phlan in the old times. A powerful weapon will be sold in Podol Plaza. Go see who gets it and what kind of weapon it is. Thieves and traders are living in Koval Mansion. Destroy them. I've given all the missions that I may. So, that's that taken care of. We got a bunch of gems to sell. 50, 500, 10, 2,000. 100, 200, 50, 100, 1,000, 10, 50, 10, 500, 10. They can't all be winners. 10, 50, 10, 50, 500, and 500. Let's get some stuff identified, because we got a lot of money now. How about this longsword? Another longsword +1, so I'll be selling that. The broadsword. +3! Holy crap! And the banded mail +1. And ALR's got some things. We got a quarterstaff. I think this is the magic one we picked up. Yeah, +1. And bracers of AC 4. So, let's sell the extra longsword +1. Now, either one could use the broadsword +3 to great effect. I'm going to have Sadrin use it. That's insane. Sadrin also will put on the banded mail +1. So it's the same AC as the plate mail, but it's lighter, so she'll be able to move better. Oop. And then LR. Just going to use those. So LR now has a 0 AC. And we're going to trade the bracers of AC 6 to Oslos. Because I think that's better than his +1 leather. Yeah, he just went from an AC of 3 to an AC of 2. So that's good. Let's see, I think I've got some other stuff that I can move around. Let's see. No. No, you're going to sell that. Okay, I know what it is. Alright. So, sell your plate mail. Sell your longsword +1. You're not selling anything else. Oslos, you're going to sell your leather armor +1. And Alar, you're going to sell the regular quarterstaff for 0 gold just to get it out of the inventory. No, this was first edition AD&D, which I've got in my book collection up there. I've got both first edition AD&D and second edition AD&D books. This follows the rule set pretty well. So yeah. It's kind of in between, really. Because another thing is when you look at... I go to equip. So it has Thaco, which Thaco was not a term that they actually used in first edition AD&D. But... so this does use the Thaco system. Instead of having to deal with the attack matrices of first edition AD&D, but everything else is first edition stuff. So, at least I think. Give me a second. Let me think about it. You know what? It might actually be second edition. If it is, it's very early second. But yeah. I'll go ahead and just... heal up here. Actually, I'm not going to heal up yet. Because I just got a boatload of experience and a boatload of gold. Let's see what... Check levels. Viklas cannot. Sodran cannot. Mira can be a 4th level cleric. So yes. That was, 8 hit points gained? It's nice. Oslos? Nope. And Alar? Alar can be level 3, so he'll get 2nd level spells now. About the same for me. I'm gonna learn Stink Cloud. And gain 3 hit points. Not bad. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna see if Durton can level up yet. No. Well, we're good. Okay. Everybody is healed. Go into the slums and take care of spells. No, not find traps. Another hold person. He's gonna memorize Stink Cloud. And try to learn Mirror Image. Did he get it? He did. Okay. Because that's not a guaranteed thing. but he was able to scribe mirror image from the scroll into his spellbook. Okay, let's see what to do next. Podol Plaza might be good. Yeah, we'll just go do Podol Plaza now. So Podol Plaza is an old shopping district on the other side of Kuto's Well. This zone also, if we did... Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Oh, man. Yeah, one of my earliest D&D groups was a church youth group. Let that spin around in your head for a minute. You surprise lizardmen. The monsters seem unaware of you. Oh, free XP. Oh, God, that's a lot of them. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't come from a very, like, an ultra-conservative area or anything like that. The church that I went to when I was younger, they were very open-minded about things. They didn't just take things at... They didn't take anything at face value. They didn't take anything at just what another person said. They knew that there were people out there with agendas, and everything needed to be explored. Everything needed to be, they needed to know for themselves. Yeah, they turned to their youth group leader, who was like 24 at the time. And they were like, yeah, they were like, yeah, can you look into this and see what the deal is with this? And he's like, oh, I don't have to do any kind of research or anything. I've already looked into it. I've already checked it out. It's just, it's a game. And I mean, most of the time people are fighting against the evils and against the darkness. It's most people play good characters. And in early D&D that was the case. Most people played the hero. You get people, you always get people that they want to play their own version of a villain, but you're still the hero. But yeah, so they were like, well, okay, so this is not like some kind of devil worship or anything like that. And he's like, no, it's not. It's not that at all. And they're like, okay, does this sound like it would be a good activity for the kids in the youth group? And he's like, yeah. Okay, cool, go for it. It was great. I remember we watched we watched the movie oh god, what was the name of that movie? The one with Tom Hanks. Um, if you can remember, if you know what movie I'm talking about, go ahead and say so in the chat. But it's gonna bother me. It was about a guy that couldn't, he couldn't make that divide the line between fantasy and reality, and bad things happened. Mazes and Monsters has it from 1982. We watched Mazes and Monsters, and we just picked it to pieces. It was so bad. But yeah, that was a big part of the what became known as the Satanic Panic in the early 80s, and that was the whole thing about, that was the whole drive that D&D, it's this horrible thing, it's getting your kids into, worshiping devils and demons and Satan worship and dark magic and stuff. And it's like, clearly, the people who were writing these stories had no idea what they were talking about. None whatsoever. And it's funny, while all that was going on here in the U.S., and you can find this online right now, it's real easy to find, there was a story run by the BBC about Dungeons and Dragons, and it was a very unbiased, no hidden agenda, informative report. They sent a reporter out to interview these college guys who were playing D&D, and they even filmed them playing the game, and it was great, and they didn't belittle them. They were asking good questions. So while British journalism was actually taking time to stop and look and see what was going on, no surprise to anyone, American journalism was going, "Oh, it's evil! Oh, get it! Oh, you can't do that! Oh, it's bad! Shame, shame, shame!" It's like just blowing everything out of proportion and making things out, making stuff up, just flat out making stuff up. Now there were some bad stories, there were some bad things that did happen, but it's just, that's the people. When you get people that can't separate fantasy from reality, and it goes to an extreme, yeah, bad stuff's going to happen. But you can't blame the source of the fantasy on that. That's not D&D's fault. That's not J.R.R. Tolkien's fault. That's not Stephen King or H.P. Lovecraft or Edgar Allan Poe, all these people who have written these fantastical stories. Okay. And yeah, it might inspire somebody who's a little, not right in the head already to go and do some probably at least questionable, if not outright horrible things. But that's a problem with the person. You can't blame that thing that inspired them to do that. So it just people. 9 times out of 10, that alone will sum up the issue. Just people. Most things are good and fine and clean and innocent, and there's nothing wrong with them until you introduce people. I'm going to say she better get to act during this surprise round, because I need to drop the boom. Yeah, that looks good right there. Oh, just outright slain. Sorry, lizard men, you are the dead. There's going to be 2 of them left. Yeah. And they're surprised, which is just even worse. No, don't throw your darts at the wall. Easiest win ever. 980 experience. Nice. Okay. Oh, that was Sadrin. The plaza ahead is crowded with monsters. Well, what shall you do? You can enter boldly, disguise yourselves as monsters, or go forward stealthily. We will disguise ourselves as monsters. And there's a couple of interesting encounters that can take place in here. You are approached by orcs. The monsters stare at you. Oh. A monster yells, "Humans of Phlan! Get them!" Welp. Somebody screwed up on their disguise check. There can be only one answer for this. I do DM. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I have a game. Your true identity is revealed. Well? Okay. Yeah. I'm also good at sound effects. Ogres. Crap. Please let me get a fireball off. I will totally fireball you, Durton. I do not care. Awesome. Running out of beads on this necklace, though. Yeah. Oh, no. Some of them are saving. Come on. If I can get it down to 2. Ah, ha, 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 ha! He lived! Actually, move you up here. Okay, that one's down. No. +3 broadsword. I'm gonna say, I hope he hits you. That's good. Nice. A lot of experience. There we go. An ogre auctioneer holding either a staff or wand is speaking. Welcome to the auction. The bidding is about to start. What do you do? We'll watch. The monsters glare at you. Yeah. That's a lot of goblins. Yeah, right? Right there. Just hit the middle of them. I'm not using a fireball here. I'm going to make the fight go real fast, but... Really? I didn't get the back line at all, huh? Really? Okay. Damage is starting to stack up. I was wrong. I don't need to use a fireball here. Yeah, I do. Mostly because of these 4 in the back. I really didn't want to do that. Yeah. Well, I didn't find out what the thing was. So I failed that mission. No, we're not going to do that encounter right now. See, is that... No, that's not the way out. Oh. Yeah, that did not go well at all. He's fine. Mm. Made it back just before dark. Yep. If I go back, might give it another shot at it. This time I'll go in under cover of night. Oop, wrong way. Of course. And look at how many of them there are. And made one helpless. Oh, thank God that was only one damage. Here we go. Yeah, they get multiple attacks. Well, at least she got a good hit point up earlier. Yeah, and we're out of fireballs. Oh. Uh-oh, he's going to cause problems. No, just... Really? Even while nauseous? Oh, come on. Oh, God. Well, this is really chancy, but... Yes, he missed. Yeah, go hide behind the cleric over here. Ow. I wasn't trying to move away, but alright. Stupid D-pad on this stupid thing. Finish him off before he gets back up. Nope, no. Oh, that's right, I only have one. Sleep, generally speaking, doesn't work on these guys. That's okay, I can't see them to cast sleep on them anyway. Oh! I got one. As long as she doesn't get hit. Me and my big mouth. Please stop. She does not have very many hit points. Oh my God, with a +3 broadsword, you cannot hit that lizard man. Come on. I hate the low number of spells that magic users get. I have never had sleep be so effective on lizardmen before. This is insane. Stop hitting her! God. She's got a -2 AC. She's got the highest AC in the party. And they're just blasting away. Well, none of them can get an attack of opportunity for him moving through. These are nuts. Fine, Durton. Don't help where the help is really needed. There we go. Oh my goodness. Well, that chewed through a lot of my resources. Yeah, I know that. Thank you. Congratulations, you just rested and got all your stuff back. Guess what? You get another fight. I believe these count as humanoid. Too many sprites, too many sprites, too many sprites. There's no way. Holy crap. I got all but one. Yeah. It just does not work on them, period. as an interesting aside, in the current rule set, I don't know if it works on them in that either. I don't know if hold person works on nulls. I'm gonna have to double check. Because they might not be humanoids. Yep. They're humanoids. So nice. That null is stuck for some reason. I'm really having a rough time right now. I feel like I run a marathon. I'm just absolutely exhausted. Today's D&D session earlier was pretty taxing. Alright, I did not use a whole lot of resources there, so... Nope. Well. No, it went well. Oh, you can see my cursor. But yeah, it went well. It just... put this in that slot. And then I'm going to try something. Reset. Continue saved game? Where does that put me? Oh, right outside Norris the Grey. So we'll just do this again. It's fine. Because everything has just gone so absolutely pear-shaped. I don't feel like doing it again. Or, you know, I don't feel like having lost that that chance. So is it only going to get him? No. This time it gets a goblin as well. I'm good with that. What's that goblin doing? That's right, I don't have the +3 broadsword. Ooh, I might not get the +3 broadsword. It might re-roll it on me. I put the ogre to sleep? That has absolutely never happened. Put the ogre to sleep. Oh, aim. I missed. Nope, stop that. And he surrendered. All that work to chase him down. Okay, he had the sword earlier, but he didn't have that. Alright. Oh, man. I don't have the broadsword +3. Or the bracers. No, I have the bracers. Right? Because that was from something else. That's all that was there was some chainmail. Nope. That's terrible. I wouldn't normally do this either. But the RNG has decided to screw me. I don't have time for this crap. I can't hit Norris the Grey with the fireball. Not without hitting my own cleric. Screw it. Could have put him to sleep. Really don't care. Could have tried a hold person. Really don't care. Okay, so we get his longsword. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Take the treasure. Bracers, no. Yay, emulator. Because honestly, what I should have done to begin with is I should have a scroll. No. That's a lot of experience. Nope, just a bow. Here, we'll save here. And we don't have to go as far. But I should have saved as soon as I was done with that before going into here. Or before going into Podol Plaza. Nope. There. That's probably it. Because they're at this, like, funky angle, too. I hate that. You know what? Go ahead. Take your swing at me. Excuse me. It occurs to me you probably couldn't hear it, but I burped. But no, like I said, today's D&D game went fine. It was very busy, so it was taxing. And then I've got another one tomorrow. This one, the one tomorrow, is the one that I run. This is a very full weekend. I had a game yesterday. I had a game today. Now I got a game tomorrow. Got all kinds of turned around there. Cool. Broadsword +3. +2. I'll take it. It's good enough. She's got that banded mail. Shouldn't have anything. You don't have anything. It's quarterstaff and the bracers. Okay. I'm gonna sell the jewels, which the RNG is gonna... Oh. Okay. Not bad. Wasn't as good as before, but... selling your plate mail. And your longsword. Selling this longsword. Selling your leather armor. I'm a big fan of TTS myself, and I've been pretty lucky being able to find various different assets for the different things. For instance, I've been wanting to get back into the tabletop for BattleTech, and I found some stuff on the tabletop simulator for it. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying there. There's not a lot of really good assets for TTS for D&D. Get my reward for Norris the Grey. Do the training again. Still 2 green, still 2 green. Cleric level 4. Only got 3 hit points that time. Alar got 4 hit points. Overall, Tabletop Simulator is just a great thing to have. I highly recommend it. There are so many different things that you can run in Tabletop Simulator, so many different games you can play. For example, you can play Hero Quest in Tabletop Simulator. I would love to get a couple of people together, get like 4 people together, to do a Hero Quest game every now and then, and I would do it on stream through Tabletop Simulator. I think it would be fun. So, yeah. It's great too because the what do you call it? I guess you would call it a module. The module on Tabletop Simulator that I found for Hero Quest has a lot of scripting, and it makes things it makes a lot of the setup automatic for at least for the GMs part, you know. You've got your screen, and there's a version of the map behind the screen where you pick, okay, we're doing this scenario, so you click the button for that scenario, it automatically deposits all of the assets for that scenario on your version of the map. And then on the player's map, you can just pick up those things and directly deposit them onto their version of the map so they can see them when they encounter those things. It's pretty handy. And it took a lot of research time to find that particular module, because I really wanted to do it. I did that back before I moved, because one of the local game stores where I was at, they had one copy of they had one physical copy of the new release of Hero Quest, and it sold, and then they never ordered in another one. And they would have if I had said something to them. I could have been like, hey, can you order another one of these in? And they would have done it. But I never had the money for it. It was like almost $200. The base box set has a lot of stuff in it. It's a lot of stuff. And it is just like, no, I don't have the money for that right now. So I wanted to play Hero Quest. And I had some friends that had Tabletop Simulator as well. So I was just going to get people together on Tabletop Simulator, and we were going to play it, and it never happened. So, but I still have it, so I can, get some people together and do it at some point. Alright, so this time I'm going to save right outside of Podol Plaza. Well, at least this time I'm facing north, so I don't get that odd angle. Goodness gracious, come on. Hey, come on now. No, 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 no. Can I shoot around the corner? No. Okay. Nice. No. Well, if the kobold shot me, surely I can shoot the kobold, right? Actually. Oh my goodness, stop it. That's what you get. Stupid kobolds. Oh. I hadn't turned yet. Oh, God. This is why I can't have nice things. No, I didn't mean to do done. Dang it. No, stop it. No. They're going to be all scattered all over the place. Oh, you're just going to delay. Let's see if I can work this out somehow. What was the point of that? They haven't all gone? No. I think it's most of them. Say she is wearing the banded mail, right? Let's say, get down here and help, you loser. He surrendered. Basically, those gnolls went, a fireball. There, I saved. And you know what? Just to double up on that. Well, actually, in-game save, too.
There was a glittering pool. He barely touched it, and the poor man melted.
I just read that.
What's the true identity of the boss?
I know. Alright. Well, this could go one of several ways. An ogre auctioneer holding either a staff or a wand is speaking. Welcome to the auction. The bidding is about to start. I'll try to get nearer. The stick is a wand of fear. It's not a major artifact. The auction price climbs to 5,000 gold. A man standing very close to an ogre has the highest bid. What do you do? Watch. The ogre.
Anyone? Anyone else? Well, it's settled.
The man and the ogre exchange the item and a bag. The auction ends. The monster leaves grumbling and complaining. So, all of the campaigns that I do right now are in person. Hello, other viewers. You are welcome to join the conversation. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Yeah, I'll go over here. Orcs happen to pass. The monsters grab their weapons. What do you do? Advance. Advance. Parlay. Viklas. Nice.
Oh, you're the boss's men too.
There is a minor shrine. The symbol of Ilmater, which I don't know why they spelled it that way, has been removed and replaced by the Mark of Bane. That should be over there. I thought this was on the other side. Huh. An orc in a robe sits there. What do you do? So if I parlay with him, he'll tell me to come back later. And then I come back later and I get jumped. There's like a whole group of them. I'm going to do that, though. The orc smiles weirdly and says,
Welcome, my Lord Bane save you. We are hiring creatures for our shrine across the river.
What do you do? Accept. Yeah.
Come back in 2 hours. I'll introduce you to the cleric, Mace.
The orc guides you outside. Yeah, we can do that. What's in here? Good spell check. This is an abandoned house, is what that says. Only mice scurry about. I'm all turned around. Oh god, yeah, I am. I'm way turned around. The thing I'm goblins. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Orcs. Okay, so the pit. Dang it. Okay. It seemed to be a secret shrine of ill matter. The monsters haven't been able to find it. A young priestess appears and she just appears out of nowhere. A young priestess appears and says, "You must be heroes to have made it here." Can I accept her healing services? Yes. So yeah, she can do all the stuff that the clerics in town can do. So we'll just grab that. And then you can rest here as long as you like. It is, in fact, a safe place to rest. So I will do that. As LR needs his sleep spell back. Does Mira need any spells? No. Goblins. Okay. Orcs. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that. It's going to screw things up. That's the wrong building. Oh, hobgoblins. There is a crowd of monsters here. A robed orc stands and yells, "Slay the heretics!" He points a bony finger at you. Yeah. That's a lot. The B button also delays, by the way. I should have at least one magic missile left. Ow. Or not magic missile. Fireball. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Fireball. Yep. Which, yes, it's getting used here. Words are hard. Well, it's a necklace of missiles. That's what it used to be called, and it's... There's a reason for it. I know why it's called that. So, if you don't know, Dungeons & Dragons was developed off of a tabletop fantasy medieval war game called Chainmail. And Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson got this idea, you know, what if the what if each individual model had a name and a history and all of that, and were their own individual characters with backstories and everything. And that's what developed into Dungeons and Dragons. In Chainmail, in the combat, you had movement, melee attacks, and missile attacks. And there were mages, because it was a fantasy war game. And in the missile attacks, your mages would perform a magic missile attack. And in the description of what that is, it would say things like, it's things like fireballs and lightning bolts. So there's kind of a double-edged sword here, kind of a double origin. One, that became the spell Magic Missile, because they were like, well, there should just be a low-level magic spell that even the most basic level fledgling magic users have access to, called Magic Missile. We'll just call it Magic Missile. It's a magical missile attack, like an arrow or a dart. So if you read the description of Magic Missile, it says magical darts. And that even holds true today. But also, the Necklace of Missiles is called so because it's calling back to the magical missile attacks, which is described as fireballs or lightning bolts, from Chainmail. So, yeah. There you go. Little gaming history. Nice hit. Yeah. Oh. I killed it. And I get a scroll, and I think it's a cleric scroll. Alright, well that's taken care of. Parlay. Nice. Oh, you're the boss's men too. Yeah, blah. Advance. Parlay. Miklas. Nice. Yeah, so basically all of the zones, all of the different map zones on here, once you either do a particular set encounter, or you have a certain number of random encounters, which is like 10. They have to be combat encounters, by the way. You will clear that zone. So if I have 10 fights here without leaving the zone, then the zone will be cleared and the random encounters will go away. And I'll get paid for it. The inn is filled with customers. Monsters are drinking here too. When you enter the door, you collide with a rowdy buccaneer who growls, "Hey, one of you will pay for this insult. Who'll fight?" So we can all attack together, which if we do, it'll be him and a bunch of other monsters, but we'll be joined by goblins that'll get into the fight too, alongside us. If we fight him in a duel, yes it is, and yes I do. And I was playing Elder Scrolls Online when I first started streaming, but they've made so many updates to the game now that my graphics card can't handle it, so until I get an upgrade to my graphics card, it will not be on the stream again. I can't even play it off stream. It's bad. It's just totally... It totally overburdens my graphics card, and everything just becomes a laggy mess. So yeah. But I will get back to playing Elder Scrolls Online at some point. Like I said, I need to upgrade the graphics card. I'm actually amazed that my graphics card can handle some of the stuff that it does. Because it's old. It's a good game. So yeah, I'm going to fight the duel. And I'm going to do it with Viklos. Actually, no. No. No, I got a dirty trick. I'm going to emulator save this. Because I'm going to try something. I'm going to fight the duel, and I'm going to fight it with Mira, and she's going to try to do hold person. Oh, she didn't get to go first. Oh, but he missed. So yeah, this is a 4th level fighter. And she gets the spell off. And he's held. I win. 30 hit points. 1,582 experience and 2 gold. And I get his sword and his armor. But that's not all. We're not done. Oh, no. The battle is over. The customers begin to drink again. The monsters ignore you. What do? I'll talk to them.
Get out of my face. Human smell makes the cider sour.
Return insult. Me? I thought something had expired here. Don't hobgoblins ever bathe?
Too noisy, you little ones.
What's wrong with you?
A big quarrel begins. Yeah, really. So yeah, I get to have me another fight here. A bunch of hobgoblins, a couple of ogres, and one hobgoblin leader. So let's see who I put to sleep. Not the ogre, apparently. That's fine. Oh, you missed. Get in there. Yeah. 12 big old points of damage. And yeah, the goblins are on my side. Which is awesome. Yeah, I need to focus that guy down before he takes down Mira. I'm terrified. I didn't. A friend of mine did. I used to go over to his house and we'd hang out, and he would play it and I would watch. This was, years and years ago. This was before streaming. It's back in the early days of the internet even. And, yeah. Even then, watching other people play video games was a thing. So, I always get a kick out of that. Yeah, it is great story. But I loved it. Even then, people were watching their friends play video games, and instead of everybody playing the games together, because there were not a lot. Most games were not multiplayer for a long time. You get people now that are like, oh, this thing, or people. Why did that start with people streaming video games and people just sit and watch other people play video games? Oh, that's such a silly new idea. One, it's not silly. Do you watch football? Do you watch basketball? Do you watch other sports? Guess what? Same thing. Also, it is not new. As long as there have been video games, there have been people watching people play video games. Yeah, arcades. Great example. You get one kid who's like getting, just absolutely kicking butt at like Centipede. Okay? And you've got like 30 other people all gathered around watching this one. Oh, he's going to go for the high score. So yeah, not new. Not new at all. The fact that people can make money doing it, that's great. That's fantastic. Like, that's my professional career. I play video games on the internet. Fantastic. You know what that is? That's entertainment. You're an entertainer. So that's what I'm doing. I'm an entertainer. I'm doing a thing that I love to do while other people watch me do that thing. I'm entertaining. And that's all it is. It's just another form of entertainment. So, you got all kinds of different entertainers that get paid for doing what they do. So, why shouldn't we? Right? I'll tell you though, a lot of the companies that a lot of the companies that are behind the platforms that people use to do this seem to be hell-bent on making it as difficult as possible to actually make money off of it. Yeah, same here. I'm getting to the point where I can't do a lot of like physical labor stuff anymore. Too much stupid crap I did as a kid, You're just gonna delay so that you can move out of the way. There we go. Whiff. Good job, Goblin. And that Hobgoblin surrenders. Yep, we're good. That's a lot of experience. Oh, and more stuff? Another set of bracers. Cool. And we're done here. So I have now done all of the major stuff in this area. What I can do now... I just had to make sure I was heading the right way. I can go... Ogres? Right here? Really? That face. Yeah, I can go for another fight. That's a lot of ogres. Yeah. I can't say I ever did. I can't say I ever jumped off of a roof with a trash bag, but I used to do backyard wrestling. And we were very safe about things. We were very cautious. We didn't do anything that was too overly dangerous because none of us wanted to be, screwed up for life. But it still takes a toll on you. And so yeah, we you know, it was fun, but I feel it every day now. I'm just like, oh God, I wish I hadn't. I really wish that stink cloud had gone off a little bit better. Oh no, I'm out of fireballs. Oh God. I thought I had at least one more fireball left. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh, these ogres could wipe this party. But if I win, it's going to be a lot of experience. Yeah, you can hit him all you want. I really don't care. He's basically fodder. Go for it. Yeah, go Mira. Sweet. I mean, Mira has like no hit points right now. Nice! Ow. Go Dirtin. Throwing down 9 damage on that ogre. Oh! Hang on a minute. Oh, that's an ogre leader. Yeah, he had to go. Alright, you're gonna cast Cure on yourself. Because this whole having 6 hit points thing, it's not working for me. I did amateur boxing for a little bit. And I was good. I was into martial arts, and I was good. I still am. I don't have the stamina that I used to have. But, I mean, when I was regularly practicing martial arts, I learned some really cool stuff. Really handy. The last time I went to a bar with some friends of mine, somebody decided that they were going to pick a fight. And they were like really, really drunk. So I should have probably just ignored them. But it's kind of hard to ignore somebody when they punch you in the stomach. The thing was, he's drunk, so saw it coming from a mile away. And I have learned very good muscle control. So when he punched me and I saw it coming, I tensed my my stomach muscles, and I look like a fat guy. Okay, there's a good amount of fat there. It's deceiving because underneath that is a really good set of abdominal muscles, and the guy basically punched a wall. He, did one of those underhanded punches, like gut punches, and he pulled back and was just looking at his hand, and he couldn't close his hand. Because if you've ever punched something really hard and solid, and you punch it really hard, you hurt your hand in such a way that it doesn't want to close anymore. This is kind of a body's defense mechanism to keep you from doing that again. And of course, he was drunk, so this only made him more upset. But yeah. And I can still, I can still do stuff like that. But I couldn't. I couldn't do the things that I used to do. I couldn't do stuff like, I used to go to organized tournaments. I couldn't do that anymore. No way. I miss it. I really do, but I'm almost 40 as well. And yeah. I just don't have what it takes to, to keep up with the younger guys. Oh, that other one's another leader. He's got to go down. Please, can I kill this ogre so I can get to the leader? See, hold person wouldn't work on ogres either because they're giants. And hold person doesn't work on giants. Oh my god, will you please die? Oh my god. And LR is out of spells. Thank you. Goodness gracious. There we go. Now we're getting it. Actually, she should move down here. Yeah, attack him. So he can take it. There we go. 2676 for experience and 44 gold. Oh. Oh. And a shield. Well, that was totally worth it. Yes, I'll accept your healing. Yeah, might as well top everybody off. There we go. And then I can rest. So, memorize. 2 cures and a hold person. And sleep. And stink cloud. Yeah, I don't really eat anymore either. I probably haven't had anything. I probably haven't had a drop of alcohol. Well, no. I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade about a month ago. But other than that, I think it's been... Other than that Mike's Hard, it's been about 2 years since I had any alcohol. So, when I was in my mid to late 20s, I drank quite a lot. I wouldn't say that I was a drunk. I was a social drinker, and I went to a lot of social events where there was alcohol. But I was responsible about it. And I never got so drunk that I lost my faculties. You know, I never blacked out. You know, never got blackout drunk or anything like that. I always had full control of myself and everything. Had my wits about me, knew what was going on. So yeah, basically, alcohol just makes me tired. I get a buzz off of it very quickly, and then I'm sleepy. It's like, okay, time for bed. I've had enough. I need to go to bed now. But there have been a few events in my life where I've gone and there was drinking, and I drank like a fish, and everybody was really confused. Like, why is he not fall over himself drunk? The secret is don't stand up. Because the one time I did, I would not have passed any sort of sobriety test at all. Couldn't do the touch your nose thing, couldn't walk in a straight line. Yeah. But I used to do a LARP, and this LARP would have 4 events a year. It was like every 3 months, and there would be drinking at these big events, and it was I don't want to say it was a full contact LARP, but it was a contact LARP. Foam weapons and whatnot. We actually hit each other with them. And not like full foam. Like there was a solid core that was wrapped in a layer of protective foam. Yeah, I did that for a good number of years, but I would go to those events and there would be drinking, and I would drink, and I would spar with people, with the foam weapon fighting. I would spar with people while I was inebriated, and still beat them, and they're sober. So there was something wrong. But yeah, it was fun. I miss the environment. I miss some of the people. I don't miss the getting drunk. That's not necessary. I was wondering, am I going to run into anything else? It's just goblins. It's a lot of goblins, but it's just goblins. Oh, not aim. Oh, I have to, while I'm engaged in this combat, I remembered a couple of things just now. One, I made a note about a topic I need to bring up real quick. I meant to do it last stream, and I set the note off to the side, and then I put something on top of it, so I completely forgot. Try not to do that again. But also, there was something that came up on a comment on one of my YouTube videos that made me aware of the fact that I probably should address that as well, because it's a thing some people might not know how to do this particular thing. So I'll address that first, as I don't have a note written down for that. If you are on my YouTube channel, or anyone's YouTube channel for that matter, and they talk about something being linked in the About section, and you're sitting there, I don't, About section, I don't see that anywhere. Well, yeah, you're on the video page. You're on the page where their video is playing. What you need to do is go to their channel page. So you click on their name, and that'll take you to their channel. And then there's a bunch of tabs underneath. Matter of fact, game's in the background right now. It's fine. I'll just go to YouTube real quick. Okay. So I'm going to change my screen capture focus real quick. Okay. So here is, I'm going to have to readjust this as well. But here's YouTube. Okay. And this just gives you a splash idea of the kind of things I watch there, because that's my top recommended videos right now. Which, while we're at it, I'd like to recommend some of these things. Calm Pewter, I've recommended him. Go check out his stuff. It's really cool. Mumbo Jumbo, if you're into Minecraft, especially if you're into Redstone, go check him out. Great stuff. The Mighty Jingles, a lot of different games. He's an older gamer, retired British Royal Navy. Just an all-around fun guy. Go check him out. Good stuff. Tasting History with Max Miller. Great stuff. Great recipes. A lot of fun. Very informative. Gets into the history of things. Check him out. If you're into Mech Warrior, No Guts, No Galaxy, he also streams. Go check him out. His stuff's great. If you're into Warhammer 40k, Auspex Tactics gets into a lot of the news of Warhammer 40k and like list building and mechanics and all kinds of stuff. You know, just very, very good, very informative. A lot of in-depth stuff. So anyway, so let's go like you're going to go to one of my videos. Okay, so I'm going to go ignore this step. I'm just going to go to my channel right now. So let's say we're watching, let's say we're watching my last Pool of Radiance stream. So there it is. I'm going to mute it just so we don't double up on the sound. So you're watching my last stream, and of course I went right to one of my breaks. So you're watching my last stream, and you want to know where this about section is that I talk about. So right over here, there's my name. Okay, this is a link. You click the link, you click my name, it brings you to my channel page. From my channel page, you'll see these different tabs. Home, which gives you just like the most recent videos that I've put up. Videos, which is the entire collection of every video I've ever posted. Playlists, one day I will sit down and I will organize things into playlists. So there will be, this is my Star Trek Online playlist, this is my Battletech playlist, this is my Mech Warrior Online, this is my Neverwinter Nights, so on and so forth. Community, I don't really have anything on the community page. I've not posted anything with that. Channels, you'll get a great look at all the different things that I'm subscribed to. Go check out some of that stuff. Joe Scott's great. Tabletop Titans are great. If you're into airsoft, I'm still big into airsoft myself. Go check out Kicking Mustang. He's fantastic. Yeah, lots of different things there. But here it is. Here's the About tab. So you click on the About tab, got my little description here, and then my links. There's my links. There they are, on the About section, just like I said. Now, if you're on Twitch, and that is muted. If you're on Twitch, basically the same thing. You click on my name. It brings up the channel itself. And there's an About tab right here. And it's got same little intro blurb there and links. Link to my Patreon, link to my YouTube channel, link to my Discord. On my YouTube channel, I've got link to my Patreon, link to my Twitch channel, link to my Discord. This is for the Discord community server. So yeah. Go do the thing. Now you know where they are. Now you know how to find them. If you didn't know how to find them, go find. There they are. Very easy to do. Now, real quick, also for the other topic, this one's kind of hard. This is going to get really deep and a little bit dark, but I don't want it to be really dark. So don't take it that way. This is reaching out to try to help people that need help. I had a friend of mine had an incident recently that got them very depressed. And I won't get into what happened. But it put them in quite a state. And they posted some stuff on social media that scared the bejesus out of me. I thought they were going to hurt themselves. They did end up checking themselves into a hospital. Whatever is going on in your life, however bad things might seem, however bad things might be, please don't even consider something like, and I know I'm going to catch crap for talking about this, but it's something that needs to be addressed. Don't consider something like suicide. Don't do it. Reach out, talk to people. There have got to be people in your life that you can talk to about whatever it is that's got you down, whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that has caused this situation for you. People that care about you, people that love you. If your family are the people that are causing this issue for you, then obviously those are not the people that you want to reach out to. There we go. I mean, I'm not saying don't talk to your family if they're giving you grief, if they're causing a problem. Yeah, talk to them. Talk it out. Try to come to some kind of an understanding, you know, try to get them to understand that they're hurting you. But if they're not listening, if they're not hearing that, or if it makes it worse, God forbid, then there have got to be other people in your life that care about you and love you, and you need to reach out to those people. You need to talk to those people. There are also fantastic services out there. The Suicide Prevention Hotline is a great service. If you're thinking about self-harm or suicide and you don't have anyone in your life that you can talk to, call them. Because I am totally honest with you here. Those people are only there because they care. They are there because they want to help. Okay? And there is no situation in the world that is so bad that the only answer is to end your life. So that's my message today. Reach out. Talk to someone. You are loved. Even if you're loved by a complete stranger, you are loved. And that's that. Except for Durton. Nobody loves him. Sorry. Bad joke, bad form. Anyway. So let's move away from that. I'm going to wrap up this combat. I'm going to get back to town. And we're going to turn in the mission to find out what the magic item was that was being sold at the auction. I thought that was an encounter. I made it all the way through the Kuto's Well area and didn't run into anything. Makes me think that it might be clear. If it is, I'll find out when I get back to town and I go see the clerk. Because I think you get paid for clearing the Kuto's Well area as well. I just made it here before sunset too. Let me check whether we owe you a reward. I praise your completion of the mission at Podol Plaza. See, it was so totally worth it to go back and go through all of that again. Take your reward. 1,250 experience and gold. It's pretty standard. So no, I don't get paid. Either I haven't cleared Kuto's Well, which I shouldn't have because all of the encounters have been spread out over map changes. Anyway, now I'll give you your commission. I'll tell you about Valhingen Graveyard. Be careful. Destroy the undead in Valhingen Graveyard. If you succeed, there is a reward. Find any history books about Phlan in the old times. Thieves and traders are living in Koval Mansion. Destroy them. Seek the nomads and keep them from joining our enemy. I have given all the missions that I may. Okay, so the nomads are out in the wilderness. And there's a trick here. Check this out. Oh, no, she didn't do it yet. Okay, so if we ignore the Valingen Graveyard thing for now and go do something else and then come back, she will be like, okay, can you please go do Valingen Graveyard? Here's a magical two-handed sword. And it's like a +1 two-handed sword, but +3 or +4 against undead. Which I definitely want. It's night. Alright, so we're going to go back out to the slums and rest. Rest till morning. That's all I need right now. I mean, yeah, Mira's beat up, but actually the map change might have been enough. Nope. Okay. Well, the next thing we're going to go do is the library, which is the find books about Old Phlan. Viklos can be fighter at level 4. Yes. Decent hit point gain. Sodrin can be fighter at level 4. Even better hit point gain. Mira? Nope. Oslos? Nope. Alar, certainly not. No. Oh. How about Durton? No. That's good. I didn't want to spend any money on him anyway. And... oh. Okay. Yes. I got some new stuff. So I got the shield. There's a +2 shield. Got a suit of chainmail. +1 chainmail. Got another long sword. Whoa! That is a +4 longsword. Okay. Well, Viklos will be using that. We got a scroll. Cleric scroll. Nothing new there. Alar got another set of bracers. Yeah. They are bracers of AC 2. So he's going to have a -2 AC, and Oslos is going to go to a 0. So that's fantastic. Viklos is going to switch to the longsword +4. He's also going to... actually, what does Sodrin have? Shield-wise. A +2 shield. Yeah, okay. What about Mira? Mira has a +1 shield. So yeah, I'll give Viklos the +2 shield. That's fine. That's good. And then Alar. -2 AC. Trade. Bracers AC 4. To Oslos. I want to see what that other scroll is that Mira's got now. 15-foot radius silence. No. I'm going to sell that. Oslos. There we go. -2, 0, -2, 0, -2, 0. That's crazy looking. Alright, and sell. Sell this +1 longsword. Sell this +1 chainmail. Sell this +1 shield. You don't have anything to sell. Forgot it starts at the top of the list. Silent scroll. Oslos can sell the bracers of AC 6. 6,000 gold. And Alar doesn't have anything to sell. No. Alright, so we have 16,130 gold. Not too shabby. Let's get everybody healed up. Yeah, because when you have disposable income like that, that's just basically what you do. So, yeah. I am aware that that is the city council. All right. So, camp, save, yes, yes. And then I'm also going to emulator save it just in case as a backup. So, I'm going to call it here today, tonight, whatever. It's been almost 3 hours, so not bad. Not a full day. But I think a decent stream. Got a lot of stuff done. Took out Norris the Grey. Completed the mission in Podol Plaza. Completed a couple of little side things in Podol Plaza. Got some really nice treasures out of it. I think it's good stuff. So, thank you for joining me today. If you'd like what you've seen, consider following the stream if you're not already, so you can get updates and notifications of when I go live. Also remember that all of my streams are kept here on Twitch as VODs for about a week, as well as recorded and uploaded afterwards to YouTube. If you want to see more content from me, check out my YouTube channel, link in the About section. If you're there already and you like the content, consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you like today's video, hit the like button and let YouTube know. It helps with the algorithm so it comes up more often as a suggested video. Also hit the bell to be notified of when new content goes up. If you want to see future live streams, I'm on Twitch every day, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're feeling generous and want to help support this, the channel or stream, consider donating to my Patreon. Link is in the About section, both on Twitch and on YouTube, and today in the bottom right-hand corner. If you like my content and you think others will too, feel free to share it. More views on Twitch will help me to achieve affiliate status, which will open up the door for me to do more things for you, the viewers. I hope you enjoyed the stream or video today, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.